When you are diagnosed with a mental illness, it's as if you have to restart life again. It's like you're a baby again and have to start from scratch, from just complete zero.
The overall mission and vision of CMHA is to provide the best programs and services for all our clients wherever they are in their journey to wellness. More specifically, we provide education, advocacy, and support for all our clients for positive change in their journey.
Before I came to CMHA, I was enshrouded in just confusion. I didn't really know necessarily what mental illness was. I didn't really understand what mental health was, and I was just on a scavenger hunt and putting the pieces together. I was searching and searching just to get answers for what I was going through with my own mental health and my own mental illness journey.
Well, I had a pretty hard life, actually. It was CMHA. It's really pulled me out of so many things. But before that, I am an alcoholic. I was into drugs. I had a lot of issues like with agoraphobia and like riding buses. There was a lot of fears and stuff before I found CMHA.
The people we see have a whole variety of needs, and we can help support people in the immediate moment. For instance, if they're experiencing crisis, how can we support them to feel better able to cope in the moment, to get them connected to the services they need? And we also see people who have longer term needs related to addiction or mental health. So how can we support them as well?
So supportive housing gives that foundation where people can gain some stability and they can gain recovery. Not all affordable housing is supportive, but all supportive housing has to be affordable. Because without that housing, without that basic need, it's kind of hard to work on things if you're just trying to survive. And so in that recovery process, if you don't have that, then you're not going to get too far with some of your recovery goals.
We provide over 800 units within the region that we serve, and we've been providing supportive housing for more than 40 years in the community.
My sister's place is a really magical place that supports women who may be experiencing homelessness or at risk of homelessness. And it's a place of community where they can get connected to services they need. And one of the really cool services there is the microenterprise. And this is where clients, women who are coming for support, can actually learn the skills of jewelry making and then can sell their jewelry so they become entrepreneurs.
Just being able to be independent, to go out there and do things on my own without the help of others. That I never thought I could do this. I never thought before I came here I would see myself doing these things.
We have this excellent and compassionate staff that work for us, and we help people attain the goals that they identify, help them on their recovery journey, offer them opportunities so that they can move forward with their lives and gain some stability and wellness.
My wonderful case manager, she's been remarkable, she's been wonderful. Even though she's not a therapist by trade, it feels like she's a therapist, you know, just in terms of the advice that she gives me, how to manage my day-to-day life and day-to-day living.
Coming here has changed my entire life, like for the best. Like I can't even explain how grateful I am for Julia, other workers here.
CMHA Thames Valley has lots of innovative approaches, and we're really excited about that. Kind of the mindset of looking at where the needs are and then trying to adapt services to meet those needs. So we have the Crisis Center, which is where we are today, and that's a 24/7 walk-in crisis service. People don't have to have appointments. If they're feeling in distress, if they're feeling overwhelmed, if they're worried about a loved one, they can just walk in and get support. And this is the first 24/7 walk-in service across the country, actually.
We have many new initiatives on the horizon. We have 2 new capital projects that are ready to go. We're looking at expanding some of our existing services here in London and in Ingersoll. And we have implemented a new First Nations and Métis Action Plan in response to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's calls to action. Every day that I work in the community, I see compassion. I see compassion with leaders, I see compassion with our healthcare providers, and I see compassion with clients. But there's still a lot of stigma in the community, and I'm focused on breaking down that stigma and shifting that negative energy into compassion to provide the best services and programs that we can to all of our clients.
The other thing that we need from the community is for people to advocate for funding for us at all levels of government. We need philanthropists to come forward with donations. Without capital funding or land or money, we can't expand the supportive housing that we need in our community. And it's so preventative, because the thing that we find in the work that we do, we can have a great impact, but it's not seen because demand is higher than success sometimes, right? So you need to keep on building that out. And we're in such a housing crisis that it's going to take us a good while to get out of it, and it's going to take all efforts from everywhere. And we really want to be a big part of that and going forward and making sure we have enough supportive housing units for the communities we serve.
It's very important. It's important for the people that feel alone, that people think that aren't being heard. It's very important to know that it exists and it's out there for people that need. I mean, I'm living proof that it's effective, and it's done so much for me. I would encourage anyone to come here, anyone that had issues, to visit CMHA, to come here, to start, you know.
I have pride in the fact that I come here. I have pride in the fact that I use the services. Because at the end of the day, what's the other option? The other option is to stay in the same sort of position that I'm in.
It's amazing. I can't even tell you how grateful I am. It's changed my life completely. And my kids see it, my family, we're closer. You know, yeah, I mean, I've come a long way, a long way.
Mental health and addiction care saves lives, but we need your help. Donate, advocate, or contact us to learn more about how you can support our work. Together, we can make a difference.